Alright, welcome in everybody to got about 1:30 to go here. This game audio is a little bit low. We're just going to check on this. Oh, it's up full blast, it says. That's as much volume as we're getting out of that. Secret of Mana! Okay, we're going to see if we can get some more gain on us. I've got like 1 minute to go here. Let's see if I can put a filter on it right away. Filter, edit filters, add a filter, gain, add some gain. Let's see. A bit more for you there. So that's not too distorted, is it? Okay, that's a little bit better. I got 56 seconds. Okay, there we go. I need to talk to them about their master output. That's pretty low, but I've got a +8 on there. Alright, we've got 47 seconds to go here. We are going to reset these splits to 0. Alright. Alright, welcome to the mayhem. That is solo. The solo stream. I guess we can do a recording too. We're about 10 minutes behind here, so as soon as they go, we'll start the timer here. Oh, looks like we got a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hopefully we get both of them starting roughly on time here. I'll try and get that. Oh well, not bad. Got about a 5-second delay there. We'll have to work with that. What's in the first chest here? We got bombs right off the bat here. Let's go. Doesn't even allow me to put bombs on this tracker, so. Casual boots start today. Let me just pull up my window here, and then we should be all set to go. There's my window that I wanted. Oh, you know what? The desktop started. It got pretty loud there. Let me just see. There's a heart piece there. Turn that filter off. Alright, here we go. Little slash there. Some more bombs. Picking up the old Majorunic. Just let like the start up the filter there. Alright, off we go. Now we can get down to some gaming. Let me know if anything goes astray here. Alright, there we go. Now we got some nice sized screens. Oh, having a little bit of an issue there for my butcher, getting stuck there. The old slash and spin there, some keys there, nothing really exciting so far in the chests here. Gone for the old to the left dash there, pop off, but like a very popular one there. Not actually sure if that's faster than just the regular NMG strat. Getting a nice high walk there from Dusk, avoiding the RNG. Let's see what Butch does. Going for the same strat. We got some made-up strats here. I like to see it. We're going to get anything exciting in this chest. Oh, go for a nice down. We're getting a heart piece. Nothing yet. Me thinking it's going to be absolute nutty at the start. Not in to do yet. Trying to do all that. I quite enjoy the mayhem of all the tracking and commentating and watching all at the same time. So it makes for some fun things when you miss an item. Keeps it exciting. I'm just trying my best to get some eyes on this tourney. Going for the old one potter in. We're gonna get 4 slashes. The old 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're getting a. That was an interesting strat. Very, oh, careful. No, deciding to go to the bottom doesn't actually make a difference, so not sure what they were thinking there, but that's okay. A shield! Wow, this is exhilarating start here for the competitors. Madot Butcher versus duskplume? Plumey? Duskplume? I'm not sure. Hopefully I'm not butchering those names. Again, let me know if audio gets too loud. Got a lot going on here today, so Don't be scared to tell me that it's something needs turned up or down. I get a little bit excited sometimes, so if I scream a little bit, don't get too worried. Oh, failing the old quick hopperoonie there. Need to be facing to the right there, Butch. Can't quick hop facing up. We're gonna get lucky. Oh, the old tinkeroonie. Cancelling the dash there from Butch. Down the right side, nice cancel there. Going up the stairs, this is new. Wow, I've never seen that before. That's all happening here. That was an interesting strat. Link has decided to get buffed up, and Butch trying to bonk on the mantle there. That's not going to work. Have to push it from the left-hand side. One of the big differences in randomizers that you can push without the lamp. And NMG, if you do not have the lamp, you cannot push it. I've been in that unfortunate situation. Finally something for me to click. A little blue round thing is going to help us later on. It's a nice safety item there. This is the casual boots. Taking you a snake to the ass there. Gonna miss out on some of those spicy key dashes. Deciding not to dash there, cancelling. The old Pokeroonie and the North Rat. We call that the Seattle Rat. Let's see what's in the juicy sewers today. Oh, a double rat hit, that's for sure. And a bonk for Butch. We got a heart piece. And a map. And a coin. Or absolutely exhilarating stuff in Escape here. 1 rupee. 6 bombs. A map. And a key. And a blue cane. So we should be expecting some stuff in the overworld here. 5 arrows, not liking that. Deciding not to pick up those arrows. Taking another biff to the face there. Maybe that's the escape karma for not picking up the arrows. A nice bonk there from Butch. Red rupee. We're going to get our first map check of the day. Let's see what we got. Maybe outside here. Walking to the left there instead of the old double dash. Nothing wrong with that. Are we getting a lumberjack check today? We are getting a lumberjack check today. Straight to the bonk rocks. Well, actually, no. Bonk rocks first, that's right. Casual boots. I haven't actually played casual boots for a little bit. I probably would have dashed right by there. My Butch going straight for lumberjack. Not deciding to do bonk rocks there. I wonder if they just forgot about that. Dusk is... We're getting triple here and just getting smacked in the face here. I think now we're getting a lumberjack check for Butch, and Dusk is going to do another bonk there. We're going to have to be careful here. We're going to get our first look at lumberjack today. Lumberjack is a heart piece. We got hearts off of the tier 2 tree pull by the looks of it. This should be... Nope, no tree pull there. Red rupee. Going to pick that up there. That's really nice. Smack to the face there from Butch. Hope it's Butch. Bouch. I'm not sure how you say that. Red rupee there. I'll give myself a chance to update my OBS here. I think we're using Dusk's audio there, so we'll put that little audio symbol up there. Alright, we're getting used to this restreaming things. Just gonna have a little check on the audio there. Audio sounds good. Desktop audio sounds like a nice volume. Not too bad, not too bad. We have 1.8 left on there. Alright, here we go. This is where the mayhem begins. Get ready for the old clickaroonie here. They're spread a little bit apart here, so I will have a chance to... Haven't seen a map check yet. Alright, what do we got on checks here today? First check is the Pearl. Bombs. And a heart piece. So both getting those items there. Almost forgetting the chest there. That wouldn't have been good. Picked up the 30 and turned around and then decided I should probably get that chest while I'm back here. And I'm glad they did, because that was a glove. A little stutter there on Dusk's side. Going high there. Wow, I like that. That's kind of interesting. No shortage of bombs here today. Oh, I'm just having a little bit of some... Oh. Not quite sure what happened there. And I got a heart piece. Cape. Oh, struggling to pick that up. 300 there. We're going to get to see what the last chest was there. Heart piece. Alright, so just a cape there. So nice moolah there for both players. No dashing, going for a walk. Bombs. Yeah. Yeah, some interesting pallets going on here. Just deciding to walk the bomb into oblivion. Butcher with a little bit of faster bomb. You want to lay that bomb as fast as possible into that room and then throw it because the bomb timer is really slow. So a little optimization there for next time if you're watching this back. If you do have any questions about what I'm talking about, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm not definitely a rando pro, but I'm definitely an execution specialist, and I will be pointing out some stuff along the way that I think that maybe you can improve for next time as you go along, because that's why we're here. We're here to help. We're here to improve. Oh, we're getting a second sword here. Can we even mark swords on this thing? Yeah, we do. There we go. We got 2 swords. I guess I should mark the boots on here too. We're getting a map check finally. Okay, we have Eastern Palace and looked like a desert there. Nothing spicy on there. Actually is something there. They're both gonna walk it out. Red canes coming up here for both players. I've never messed around with the pallets here. I still don't think we've had a map check on Plume's side. I don't think we have anyways. I mean, I'm looking at their tracker right now and they still haven't got it marked, so maybe we'll get a map check now. Are we going to go South Shore or Eastern Rush? I quite like the Eastern Rush in this category, casual boots. Do not like the Eastern Rush in Open, but I do like the Eastern Rush. Pick up some money maybe, thinking about doing some out of logic things like money checks like Zora. It's a nice chance to pick up 100 or 150 or 300. Nice bonk there from Plume right off at the back of the dam. That must have hurt. What are we going to get? A red coin! Spicy stuff here in the first chest. Let's flood it out, see what we can get. Pretty much neck and... Oh, a little mistake there on the Bloom side. Go down for the 3rd time. That's going to even things up there. That's going to even the game up, and they're neck on neck here. Plume stretching it out with a little 1 second lead here. What are we going to get out here? With 50 coins! I expect both players to pick that up. Alright, so we got Master Sword, 4 hearts. Not going to check the bush crab. Don't know if they checked the bush crab on the way in, but I would have definitely checked that bush crab there for some moolah. Get some nice red coins there. That gets you your Zora money, but maybe they picked it up and... Oh, yup, careful. This always scares me when people do this. If you're going to be in here... Oh, my goodness me. I'm holding my bum cheeks already. Oh, my... Oh, I can't watch. That was pretty scary, not gonna lie. If you're gonna go across that pit, make sure that you hold down left or down right when you're crossing that pit. Otherwise, you will get the slipping animation which you got there and it could cause you to fall. So that again, hold down left or down right, slide along the bottom of the wall. Be very careful, they're very close to death here, both of them. Don't want to take a death in this overworld. It is rough as balls to take a death here. So we could possibly just get this check out the way and maybe a save and quit, because You don't want to take any hits here, not at the start of the race, so I wouldn't surprise me both of them took a save and quit, maybe checked Saha or something like that. Yeah, okay, I think that's a fair move there from Butch looks like we're going to get some, so we're going to get some differences in play here. Butch's got to be careful. Oh, that was very close. Don't do the bomb jump, please. Thank you. Alright, so we're going straight to... we're going Dark World here on Plumes. Never saw the item on the ledge because I wasn't watching. Trying to see if we're going to get some Dark World check here. I don't think Dusk is actually checked either yet. Blue on this side here. Did we even put armor on here? Shield for both players. Is there an armor thing? I don't think there's an armor thing. Okay, 10 on this side here. Bottle over here. Okay. Looks like we're going to get an early Thieves to an arrow on the ledge there. Very early, 14 minute Dark World check. Oh, Butcher realizing that not having enough money to check the Zora item. So that will be an Orphan's check there from Butcher. Probably not going to see that for a while. We got a green ice, red Argus, and I think there was another one. I think it's Butcher going back for that check that they missed earlier. I think that's just a red coin, if I remember. Heart piece, something like that. Red coin on Plume's side there, so... we were just talking about that, the importance of making sure that... Not making sure, but sometimes you want to have that 500 as you go there. Butcher going for the old King's Tomb. Like this play. First check here is a map. And we're getting an arrow here and a save and quit. I think Butch having to think about what they want to do next. Just smashing into the first dungeon with speed. Gets the big key in the second chest. Going the safe way around here. Looks like Plume is going to be following suit into the Dark World. And did decide to check the out of logic water checks. Got 3 checks out of that. They weren't anything useful, but that is definitely a valid play. You can pick up something nice. Well, there is the flippers on Plume's side. We'll get a confirmation on the another shield there. Wow, shield time. Here we're going to get confirmation. So we do have yep, 1, 2. So we do have our map checks for both players now. This was the Green Ice Palace. Perfect. Already got everything, so... Nothing in the... we get the... Was it a bottle there on this side here? I think they have 2 bottles now, if I'm thinking. They picked up a bottle earlier. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I think they got 2 bottles. I don't think this is anything. So we're going to be careful here. 3 hearts in Thieves Town. Definitely. This is more time than I would take. And that's probably what I should be doing, to be honest. Taking time like that. Because I would have probably died there or taken a hit for sure. I'd be down to 1 heart right now. Getting a sea house check. Killing that asshole. Because that thing really is an asshole. Yep, look at that. All the assholes getting smashed here. That's right, kill those things. What are we doing here? Are we going to save the smith? Alright, there's some blue armor on this side. Straight down to the dead game. Maybe going to look for the hammer here is maybe the thinking. Well, I guess we'll see how that's going to matter soon. Maybe pick up some moolah as well. Not much for moolah though right now. Cross-referencing items here. I don't think we have an armor thing on this. 10 arrows there. No armor on this. Oh yeah, there we go. We got a blue armor on both sides there. Just double check that. We got a blue armor there. Okay, so they both got blue armor. So there is armor kicking about. I think the other one was in those flippers checks maybe. The butcher going for it right. So we're getting a big difference in routing here. We're going to see if this is going to come into play here. Lucky got that blue armor. We've got the red asshole flying up the middle rank. Compass in the chest, so red rupee on Stumpy. So looks like we're going to get a full clear here from... Oh, take him onto the face there. Dwarf is going on a tour of Hyrule right now. Probably taking it all the way to Hype Cave. We're going to see if that's going to, I think, Plume going to luck out and get the no chest in the big chest in Thieves Town, so no hammer required. Missed what that item was. We got a book, 300. Red rubies, oh careful, careful. Yeah, blue cane would work. Blue cane, blue cane, yep, blue cane. Oh my goodness me. Oh, careful, careful. Oh my god! Oh no! Very unlucky. Unfortunate there for Plume. Squeaky bum time for me. I'm holding them. Unfortunately, didn't work out. We're going straight back in here. Brave play. I would grab the heart before you go in there, so... Some people would opt to just come back later. Gonna have another shot at it. We'll see if this works out. The Butcher's done an entire tour of Hyrule here. Nothing really too exciting. Let's see what we get here. Let's see if they've practiced this fight. This is a pretty hard fight on the second go around. A lot easier with beams. So that's a good start. Let's see what the dwarf is here on the left-hand side. Using those, 10 arrows there. Very nice refight there. So now I'd expect Butcher to be heading into Thieves Town. No, saving and quitting, putting off Thieves Town. So yeah, not getting a Thieves Town play here. Curious to see where they're going to go. Quite a huge difference in routing here. Going straight down here. Looks like the desert play from Butch. Should be fully clearable. Definitely opting to perhaps come back to Thieves Town with the hammer just in case. Obviously, we know that that's not going to be a decider in this one. I'm just going to double check the items here, make sure I haven't missed any. Book, red cane, blue. Yeah, because it was pretty hectic there for a while. Just one bottle there on this side. Yeah, one bottle there. Okay, so just one bottle each. Okay. So we're all up to date with the items there. Starting off desert with a bonk, so I don't think there's... Oh, 2 to the face there. So quite a big difference in route diversion so far on the early game here. Coin on the right hand side for Plume. Plume is basically just going to be following what Butcher has already done, except for Plume has done Thieves Town. We're going to get our small key here, and then right side. And Plume getting the Hype Cave check. Mirror on the desert there from Butch. Very nice item. Finally getting the book on Plume's side. Wonder if that will take Plume straight to desert here. I'm imagining possibly. Yep, hasn't done the light world check. Finally doing the light world check there. Not sure if that's a strategy or they just forgot about it. Plume's not going... They're going to potentially go for some flips. Hook shot! Wow! Desert is absolutely stacked to the gills. Not sure what Butcher is bouncing out of here. Okay, so this was... Wow! This Desert Palace pendant was absolutely stacked. Butcher going for a second round of popos, hadn't have enough the first time, wanted revenge, decided those popos were looking scary as, and bounces out of there. One heart, going to check Agina, don't hit cactuses, thank you. Looked like some money there for Plume, didn't see you, too busy getting excited about Pendant Desert. Plume definitely going to hope that we don't do the deboost strat, okay, we're good. So yeah, basically, if Plume finds anything exciting on this run here, then they're going to be sent elsewhere. And Butcher rushing Desert Pendant. Very, very huge play there. Yeah, that's a huge play. We did get the early book there. I did miss what was on Hobo there, but it sounded like money. So that mirror and hook shot is going to take Butch up the mountain for sure. Like, still can't believe how stacked Desert was. 2 items, and not just 2 items, the hook shot and the mirror. Absolutely stacked. I'm just wondering if the seed is going to make Plume go there. I mean, eventually it will, but when is the question. Still Eastern and things like that to do. They haven't touched that. Getting our first look at the biggest crook of A Link to the Past. Charging you $500 and giving you 50 back. I think he's been working at a bank there. And Plume is having a big think about this. Taking extra time there for that save and quit. And it looks like we are getting the desert play after all. 10 arrows there. So, Plume a little bit late to the hookshot and the book, but has not... has finished Thieves Town, so it is not that far apart right now. I'd say we're almost even, to be honest. Nice blue potion there from Butch. Gonna pick that up, take a biff to the face from the Dead Rock, and we're gonna get our first tablet check of the day as Plume makes their way into Desert. Nice coin on the tablet there. And our first look at the tallest building in Hyrule. Nice boss container right there. Biff to the face there from Moldy. So that's our first heart. And Plume's going to get that exciting item in Desert. Missed what that was. Hopefully someone can tell me. Don't see anything exciting there. Just gonna have a little check here on Plume's side, make sure that we well, looks like they're still searching, so I never missed anything. And there's the hookshot for Plume. Map, so are we gonna get a basement check from Butch or Boss? Let's see what Hera has to say today. Oh, I thought we were going to get the bitey bumper skip there, but chickened out at the last second there. And there's the mirror there for Plume, and they're going to be doing a straight save and quit. I'm not sure if they checked the Gina earlier or not. Let's see if we get the item here on Hera. I'm pretty sure that's going to take them up the mountain. Little mincy heart piece there. Mincy heart pieces are good. And Plume is going to be heading to Desert. The progression, I'm thinking, is going to be continuing on the mountain. Because there's nothing in Thieves Town, because we know, as Plume has already finished Thieves Town. So I'm thinking the progression is going to be here, and I'm thinking Butcher's going to follow that. Thought about going to the right, realized they didn't have the hammer. Coming back down, done that about 1,000,000 times. Are they going to go up with the mirror? Oh, they're going straight to the Dark World. I wonder if we're going to get that nice mirror spot there between the two doors. Looks like we're going to get the two doors mirror spot, which is nice. In between the doors. Very nice. Love that mirror. Someone's been paying attention in mentor school. Alright, let's see our first Paradox 2 today. We got bombs and bombs. Interesting. Alright, Paradox 5 coming up here. We're going to get our second blue potion on Plume's side. Let's see what we got for the Clicky Wiki. Not having struggles with these moldies. This... Trolldorn winning today. Butcher trying to think what they're going to do to get this open. We got a coin, and another coin, and an arrow, and finally an item. We got Earthquake. I wonder if that's going to be getting into... Oh, walking into the side of that there, so... Still haven't touched Pod or Eastern, those Pod believers out there, and we're getting excited. Are we going to get a Pod dip without bow and without hammer? The old brave Pod play. Let's see what Super Bunny has to offer. We also have Hookshot Cave, and then we'll get our first look at Mire today. Alright, what do we got in the Super Bunny Cave today? A half magic! And a hammer! There's the hammer! So that is going to be the hammer for Butcher. And that is what they are going to want to see because they skipped Thieves Town on purpose. Sorry, I should mark that they've done Thieves Town here. And Tower of Hera on this side, so I'm trying to keep track here. There's a 300 there. Let's see what we got. A heart piece. And the red coin. And red coin, so... one dungeon down, and we're gonna get our first look. Oh, we're getting a quick check of the item on there. That is 10 arrows. And we're gonna have the earthquake. So we just picked up the earthquake medallion, so that's gonna come in handy later. Are we getting a spike play? Nope. I don't know if they've done Spiral Cave yet. Nope. So, it should be in logic now with that hammer. I'm not sure what they have in the potion. I think there's a blue potion. They're not going to have a... with half magic though. Yep, blue cane. So, Spike Cave will be in logic with the blue cane. Wonder if they will go back up to finish that. Looks like we're going to see that. You don't want to orphan that chick. Yeah, looks like we're making another trip up here. This is... Oh, a double Deadrock bounce. Are we going to get 3 in a row? So a reason that Moldarm is very angry right now is because we had a slash or a poke in there. You want to try and do 3 spins to Moldy. If you don't get the 3 spins... I mean, you could use the portal, no? dashing right past the portal there for some reason. Just wanting to open this, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll have to ask them about that later, but they had a portal right there. I guess they're going to open. Are they going straight into TR? I guess they can go to TR. Are we going to get a TR play without Fire Rod or without... That is interesting. This could be a... I'm just going to check. We didn't find a Fire Rod somewhere. Maybe I'm just missing something here. No Fire Rods. And no Ice Rod. And we're heading into TR. Big balls play here from Butch. And just going to be heading in. I wonder if we're just going to... we're going to check this. If it's a key, I guess we keep going. If not, we bounce. Well, that's a key. I guess we're going to keep going. Alright, and we're going to see what's behind door number 2. Nice magic there. This thing is a pain in the ass when you don't have fire rods. Careful. Okay, so we got another key here. So Quake on Plume's side there. I'm waiting to see what this item is here. It's the big key. And that's going to be a save and quit. Not a mirror, though. That's kind of surprising. I would have liked to have seen the Spike Cave play there, personally. You're right up there. You have the blue cane. So we'll be orphaning the Spike Cave. Not sure when you're ever getting back there. Obviously, Butch has not done Thieves Town yet. Went on an adventure of Hyrule. Plume is doing the complete Light World East Death Mountain route. Going for a Dunk-a-Dip here on Plume's side with no Fire Rod. Keeping Dunka happy anyways. Going straight to the back by the looks of it. Now looks like we're getting a full check here. Right to the back of Skull Woods. Do have the Samaria and the mirror, so this will be nice and fast. Taking one to the face there. Just a small key. Gonna... Alright, let's see what's in the front of Skull while Plume goes to Super Bunny. Let's see what's in this chest here. Got a small key. Could use the mirror, but deciding not to. And that'll be a hammer on Plume's side. Ooh, careful. When one hit KO here with the... Well, not with blue, I'm not sure, but... And then we'll get the Quake check here from Plume. Butch definitely finding lots of keys here. Finally something. 50 big ones. And bouncing out of there. I do expect there to be Thieves Town play now from Mabutcher. While Plume goes on a little hookshot adventure. We'll get our first look at the cave, perhaps? Maybe GYL? Pitting off this Thieves Town for sure. 300 there. There's the Fire Rod. Well, careful. So, I wonder if they'll go straight back to Skull Woods with this Fire Rod. And we're going to get Plume heading off to Spike Cave. This could be very good for Plume if there is an item here, because Butch decided to just skip this altogether. And does have half magic. Oh, and Butch taking a bird right to the noggin. That's not going to help. They're going down. They're going to have to run back to Sank. Little bit unfortunate there. Those birds hit like trucks. Little bonk there from Plume. So that is going to even up the death count for today. Plume taking a death on Thief Town boss with blind. And Butch taking a pterodactyl right to the noggin. And that's going to put them a couple of minutes behind. No biggie though. Get back on the horse. Straight back into the match. And off we go to Skullwoods. With that nice fire rod to play with now. We know there's nothing in the front for Butch because they were just there. Looks like we're going to get a Swamp Palace play from Plume. Confirmation that there was nothing in the TR there and nothing in the Spike Cave as well. So Plume is has done one more dungeon, but Butch has done a tour of Hyrule and has got some spicy items. So the routes are very, very different here. Has to be very careful here. Still got to be very careful here. Okay, we made it through. Not sure if they have any backup here. I guess we'll see. First chest here for Plume. That is a heart piece. And we're going to get a... Oh, careful. We're going to get a, hopefully, nice fight here from Butch. 3 hearts. I'm just holding my breath here. Oh, careful. Careful. I don't want to say anything. Looking good so far. Oh, down to 1 heart. There's going to be a blue potion there. That's good. Alright, looks like we're going to be safe there. Getting a nice speckly clip there from Plume's side. Picking up the key. Butch is going to find a shovel on the boss. Picking up a nice spicy crystal there. Second crystal of the day. Skullwoods crystal. Let's go. We're going to get the old water roundabout here from Plume. Will we get the old LSS play? Nice red coin there. Gonna get our pet check now. No matter what you do, blue returns to you. That's gonna be a blue boomerang. I'm deciding to... I guess no diver down? Maybe doesn't know the diver down trick. Heading to... Butch will be going to Thieves Town, I imagine, now. Never picked up what that, that item was that they picked up in Skull there. I need to check back and just make sure I didn't miss something, but... Just going to keep an eye on the items on Swamp for Plume's side right now. Here we go. 2 items coming up. There's a red boomerang and a flute. Wow, there we go. The old fluty toot toot there from Plume and Swamp Palace. Nice progression. Let's see what's in this next chest. 50 big ones there from Plume. That flute is going to make traveling around Hyrule very nice. Alright, give me a little break to check. My butcher, make sure they don't pick up an item they didn't know about. Nope. Looks like I have everything up to date here. Yep, looks pretty good. And there's the flippers. Finally for Butcher in Thieves Town. So, both players having picked up items. So, so far we have a very, very, I mean, as different as a route as you could possibly have done between both players. Butcher, like I think Plume was in Thieves Town within 20 minutes, and Butcher finally going to Thieves Town after 43 minutes. Butcher's even done TR entry at this point, and Plume has gone the other way. They both got items that the other hasn't. Obviously, Butch has the Fire Rod, which they picked up on the bumper ledge. Plume now has picked up the flute, which Butcher doesn't, but Butcher did have the flippers for quite a while. I probably have been. So that is the third pendant there for Plume. And nice red mail there for Butcher. Is that how you say it? Butcher? Boucher? I don't know. My Butcher? I've been calling him Blutch and Plume. Alright. Are we getting Plume not deciding to go back into LSS there? Hasn't checked Agina yet, so it looks like we're getting the old LSS skip there. Boucher? Boucher, okay, Boucher. So, shall I call them Bush? Is it Bush for short? Not sure if that's appropriate. So it looks like they're going to be going to activate the flute right now. This is how Scottish people pronounce things. So confirmation that we have a Bushy versus Plume, French. Plume going to check mirror checks here. Hasn't maybe reversing their way into CAC here. Is that what's happening? Going right into the middle here. This is a little interesting. Definitely don't need to go there. Nothing exciting there. That's a set of bombs. Did they activate the flute? I don't think they've activated the flute yet. I think that's where they must be going right here. No one has touched Pod and Eastern right now. They are not Pod and Eastern believers. Eastern rushers are in tatters right now. 46 minutes. No Eastern check. Are we getting the big bomb here? Yep, looks like we're going to get a big bomb. These routes are so different. Hammer pegs check here from Boucher. Missing the old pegarinis there. Nothing exciting on those hammer pegs. Just a measly 5. Now we're getting a purple chest play on Bush's side. And a pyramid check. So, pyramid is a bottle. Are they gonna pick that up? Why? I mean, why not? We cheeky bottle just sitting there. What is this going into the middle of the flower patterns? What is that? Someone tell me what's going on there. Who's been mentoring this? Filling up the old fairy there. And I'm gonna go check the flute spot. And a bottle there. Yeah, we're really hating Eastern Palace. And Pod, for that matter. Nothing too exciting there on the shovel. We're going to get our first blue check. Bleh. There, refined glitter fluid activated. This, I'm thinking, has to be some form of a play to either Pod Eastern or maybe Skull for Plume. Let's see what the old purple chest of Rooney has today. Did anyone see what was in Pyramid Fairy? I completely missed that. Casual 48-minute sick kid check. Let's go. Where are we going now? I actually have zero clue where these runners are going now. Could be anywhere. Anywhere but Pod and Eastern by the looks of it. Plume looks like going for a Dunk-a-Dip. No, maybe going for the old GYL and the old Cape-a-Rooney. The old Superman cape. And we'll get to find a little juicy item on there. The old Juiceroonie. So they're actually going to be evening up here. Boucher going to the old Swamperoonie for a swim. Forgetting to mirror on the outside. Never done that before. Plume doing the old 1-2. Not taking a bird to the face there. Still taking a bird to the face. Why not? Making me a liar. Gonna pick up that nice juicy rod. That's gonna send them into Skullwoods, I imagine, while Boucher finishes up Swamp Palace. Oh no! Falling down the hole. Bungee jumping, but without a rope. Let's try that again. Gonna get the hook shot out. We're gonna do 1 and a 2. Picking up all the items. Alright, here we go. Just checking Plume's side, make sure we didn't pick up any items there that I missed. Powder, bombs, hook. No, looks like we got everything on here. They don't have the oh, but they have the flute yet. Alright, so it looks like we're getting a Plume not deciding to go to Skull Woods. That's, maybe we're going to go here first. See what's on the old GYL. Still looking for the bowl here. It's not there. Getting stuck on the door. Not sure what's happening here. Made himself a nice zigzag on the way out. Plume did skip LSS. Boucher is currently doing the old roundabout of doom. Gonna get the old bounceroonie there off the tombstone. So let's see if we... Boucher's stopping to have a sandwich there on the wall. Looks like we're going to get an LSS check here from Boucher. So this will be our first time. Plume with the old mirror bonkaroo. Gonna have to try again there. Are we going to get the old... We're not getting the old catfish. Thought we might get the old catfish play there, but... Not today. So I might get to Pod and Eastern in an hour. We'll see. Maybe they're really hoping to get the... Bush's going for a swim. Plenty of time for swimming later. Alright, now that's how the diver down's done. Very nice. We'll go through here, get the old switcheroonie. Don't need to move down left out that door. Just walk straight up, grab pot, and go. No mirror on Plume's side here, deciding to walk all the way out. One of the advantages of going through that door is so you can mirror and straight back there. It's very, very quick. Easy to forget sometimes. Taking an old mummy to the face there. We're finally going to get our first look at Swamp Palace LSS today. What do we got? It'd be funny if it was the bow. And it's compass on one chest. 50 rupees there. And a heart piece. Well, that's skip for Plume playing out. Plume gonna save a couple of minutes there on Boucher's LSS route. with the nice skip earlier. This is really going to even things up, because after this, they're pretty much going to be even on dungeons with really Pod and Eastern. I mean, we have to be going there soon. There can't be much left here. I don't think Boucher has done. Boucher trying to open up the chest. Doesn't have the key. It's not going to work. Got a pay check as well from Boucher. So this is again going to really, really make things close after this. It's going to be a... Or for anyone just joining, we did get a Desert Palace. There's the flute there for Boucher in Swamp Water Jumpy Place. Can't remember what they call it. Diver Down Room. But yeah, we had an absolutely stacked pendant desert right at the start with the hook shot and the mirror. Very stacked pendant desert. For anyone that says don't believe in desert, not going to be doing well in this seed. Had very, very different routes so far, but it looks like all roads do lead to Rome here, and we're going to get nice, evened up dungeon for dungeon, almost to the second here. Getting the old hooky slash there on Boucher's side, and the old Fire Rod of Doom. Plume thinks he's playing Doom Eternal here with that Fire Rod cannon. Gonna pick up the shovel. That's gonna be them pretty much even on items. We'll get a paycheck here from Plume, and then after that, I mean, looking like Skull Woods is going to be it. Paycheck, boomerang. Alright, are we going to pod now? Alright, both finishing up there. We've got pod, Eastern, potentially Ice, Meyer. I haven't had a Meyer shed check yet that I know of. This was a first look at Meyer to see what our entry is. Let's see what we got. Meyer entry is entryable, if that's even a word. So maybe we get the Meyer play here. See what's in Meyer's sheds. There's the bowl. We could have had that item a little bit earlier, but that's alright. That's going to be very nice there for Plume. Going to get to do pod without E-double dip. Let's see if Boucher is going to go and make that play. I know I love to go there. There's the shield, and we're getting the gold shields. Cover your eyes, everyone. That is the massive chunk of metal right there. Close to a mirror bunk there from Plume. Is Plume going to make the Meyer shed play? Nope. Going to get some bottles. Letting the bee go. Thanking nature for the bee. Looks like we may get a Meyer play with all this bottle stacking here. If they go to Meyer, it's going to be a pretty close race. If they go elsewhere, it's not going to be... Yep, there we go. I was going to say, if they go to pod, that would be a little bit unfortunate for Boucher, because we know that the bow is just sitting there. They're going to pick up that nice bow. So this is really heating up here. Looks like Plume is going to take about a 45-second lead or so here. We are still searching for the Ice Rod right now. So it is the Ice Rod Go mode currently. With Plume, I'm going to say about a 1 minute lead here heading into Mire. With same amount of dungeons done. Should have marked that Thief Town dungeon on there. Getting a small key there for Plume. Gonna get a look at our second check here today. Going for the safe blue cane. Getting the old big key there. Not going to be rushing the back because we do need the ice rod. Maybe some people would have a little go at the boss there, hoping for the ice rod and try-harders of the world, but pretty ballsy play to leave 2 checks sitting in Mire there. Not going back for the chest there. Going to use the lamp instead of the fire rod. That is going to get rid of the spooky action. If you do care about spooky, you do not want to use the lamp. You want to use the fire rod to preserve the spooky action. Going to be checking out the chest on the right hand side. What do we got today? We got a key. Probably going to get a cutscene rush here. Oh, got the old Yonerinis here. We've got 2 checks here, and we do have the big key, so it looks like we're going to go right side. Potential for Boucher to catch up a little bit of time here if there's an item in the cutscene chest. What do we got here? Nice bonk there. Small key, so that means there is an item on the cutscene chest. Could walk through that door with all the keys that they have, but deciding to go the... Are they going to go straight to the boss? Well, they're going to leave an item on the cutscene chest by the looks of it. Either they're going to hope for it on the boss, or they're gonna go back in after. Let's see what Boucher does. Boucher does the route that I do, goes back to grab the bridge first, using the fire rod to preserve Spooky. Let's see if they go cutscene chest. Looks like we're gonna get a cutscene chest play from there, so this could be an interesting diversion here. You all ask about skips, well here we go. This could be a huge potential in here for Boucher. With the cutscene check versus Plume going for the skip. Whether they go back in or not is yet to be seen. It's a very good question, Sean. I'm not 100% sure. I like going to cutscene. I go there pretty much rush it most of the time. I also like getting my magic back too, which saves me having to get it later, but yeah. Oh, taking an old biffy whiz to the face there. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's in the old cutscene chest here. Oh, it's a sword! Oh my god! It's a sword! That's why we like the cutscene chest. Would have been a big ballsy play there for Boucher to go straight to the boss. We know that there's an item on the boss. That would have been a crazy play there, but a little bit too crazy. Decides against it on the way back, so we're going to get the old Master Sword dashes of dashness on Plume's side. Boucher's going to have a nice tempered sword to fight Viddy with. Whether Plume is going to go back in here remains to be seen. The only thing that would work out in Plume's favor here is if the what do you call this damn thing? The eyeball spits out the ice rod, but Boucher's going to have a nice buttery sword to play the rest of the game with. Heart piece there for Plume. So let's see what happens. Is Plume going to rush pot? I think at this point you kind of have to. You're going to skip that cutscene chest. I think you just got to keep going. So we'll make up some time on the cutscene chest. But we'll have to play out with the Master Sword for now. Boucher going for this magic. I guess want to use the cape. But yeah, we're out of there. So well, remains to be seen if that's going to be a deciding factor or not. Plume will come in here with about a maybe 90-second head start, but with the Master Sword, and that could come into play later on if we do some Ganon, Silverless versus the Tempered Silvers, looking at about a minute plus on that fight, depending on how good you are with the Master Sword. Plume will definitely be hoping to find another sword or some silvers along the way. Casual 1 hour, 4 minute back of Saha check here from Plume. Just a casual 104. And there's the ice rod there, right there. Wow, there's the ice rod sitting in the back of Saha. 1 hour and 4. Could have been go moding dungeons for at least 10 minutes. Yeah, neither of them touched the back of Saha. Yeah, that would have definitely been in my inventory probably in the first 20 minutes. I like to rush Saha and Kaz boots. But that's okay. I need to talk to some... Sean's not happy. Yeah, it was kind of... We got a fast Dark World access there. They were in Dark World at 14 minutes. But I definitely would have gone to Saha at least at some point to just go check 3 quick checks. But we'll have to talk to them and see what their thinking was there. I'm thinking like... Yeah, I mean, basically the last go mode item would have been probably the flute. So yeah, they probably could have... what are we... We're still searching for the big key on Plume's side. So here we go from Boucher. Boucher is going to get into go mode here as well. With a Tempered Sword and about 90 seconds behind. This is going to be an absolute exhilarating dash to the finish here. Alright, so here comes Boucher's 106 back of Saha check. Here we go. Gonna get all tingly when they pick this ice rod up here. There she is. Forgot that I had the bow there on Boucher's side, so yeah, they have the bow too. So they have literally the exact same items here. Not sure, I guess they're gonna check that chest if they get the big chest. I would say they probably wouldn't have done that in this situation. There is the up and downy medallion. Plume's going to be hoping for a sword. And I think that Boucher's probably going to be just happy with finding the big key here. So here we go. All left to play for here. Excuse me while I blow my trumpet. I'm gonna burn a key here. So burning that key, if they don't find a small key here, they're going to have to find another key there. So hammering up would be nice there, but obviously not everyone knows that. I called what they called the reverse hammering up, where you dash down, you hammer up across, you save the key, you mirror out, and then you have the key there. So going and doing the full... So right side here for Boucher, so this is going to potentially... Wow, this actually might be Boucher taking the lead here. This is incredible. Because the key is going to be on the right side. And Boucher is going to be heading straight to the boss. And they're both going to be heading straight to the boss. This is neck on neck here. Incredible after 1 hour and 8 minutes of gameplay here. Both runners are within one room of each other. Where is this big key? Is it vanilla big keys? I'm not paying attention here. Do I have to bonk back across? Nope, that's not gonna work. I think it's vanilla big. No, it can't be vanilla. Oh, deciding the mirror out here. Does have 2 keys. I'm so lost. Is it Starforce room? I'm confused. Hellway? Do you know what? I tested this the other day, Sean. If you're too far to the left, it doesn't work. Yeah, it must be right side in Hellway. I'm trying to watch both races here and I'm kind of losing track, but I think it must be in Hellway here. So where's the other Smoky then? Yeah, where's the Smoky? Now, Plume's gonna need a Smoky now. Did they leave a key in the top left? Yeah, if you're too far to the left, it doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why, so you need to make sure your bonk is... Like, I nudge the rail when I bonk it now to make sure. Plume is down a key here. Yeah, there's no keys here. I'm not sure what's happened here. Plume is missing a key from somewhere. I think it's in Starforce's basement. And my dog is barking. It has to be at Starforce's no. Yeah, it has to be down in Starforce's basement, right? There we go, we found the key. So, Plume having an interesting route there of pod. And did Bushy not check? Did Bushy not check Hellway either? Like, I'm so confused right now. They don't have the big key. They missed Hellway. So, yeah, I definitely think that having some troubles here in pod for both players here. Key logic can be pretty tough here in pod, but with the key in the map there, that's going to leave in an item or a a compass or a big key in Hellway, which is here, and then you go down straight to the boss. Just push that and go to the boss. Yep, there we go. Okay, so both players having an interesting pod route there. We'll need to hit a switch. Nope, you can't do that. Well, you can do that, I guess, but that's one way to do it. Don't mirror out whatever you do. Alright, so after all of that, we've finally got a race on. Use... There you go. Having the old hammerini there on the turtles. Yeah, pod logic is one of those things that when you first start, it is tough, but when you get to know it, it's pretty easy and fun. I think pod logic is one of my favorite. In fact, it is my favorite logic for keys, especially like spoiler races. I find that there's so much cool, interesting stuff that happens in pod. Like yesterday, we had situations with having to like do right side a couple of times to save a key because it was better than doing purple chest or something like that. You know, there's and there's also that as well, Swaggalicious, that once you have your stabilizers taken off, you're on your own. So if you haven't actually taken the time to maybe look over the stuff and learn it, then it's definitely you have that plus your race nerves. But nonetheless, we are here. We're in the turtle room. Helm is down for Plume. My Boucher is going to have an extra buttery sword, which I haven't updated yet because why would I? Like, of course. Keeping up to date here. So It's gonna be a rush to the finish here. Well, I'm just updating some of the pendants that they did like 5 minutes ago. Boucher's already stacked up on the bottles, I think. So this is going to be an absolute sprint finish here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. I don't have to click much anymore, so now I can sit back and enjoy. I do not have the race room open, if anyone's wondering. I do not like... Even myself, I don't like spoilers, even as a restreamer, so there is a 10-minute delay on this, and I have no clue who's won or who hasn't. I will not know that until the finish line, just like everyone else. So let's see if Plume heads up to the mountain here straight away, or do they take a little trip to... the potion shop? Yeah, just a random tidbit for myself. So this is really, really close here. We are going to pick up an extra bottle for Boucher. Stacked with 3 blues. Better safe than sorry. We have had a couple of deaths already. Plume took a death early to blind, and Boucher took a bird right to the noggin on the overworld, so they both lost a couple of minutes, I'd say, on deaths. Plume getting the old bufferoonie there on their side. Give him back a second to buffering. Boucher gonna do the portal route, because they've already opened TR. That's an interesting... Is it faster, actually? I know what it is if there's a portal open and you're going there, but if you've already opened TR, is it faster to go up, or is it faster to hit the portal? Yeah, I know it's faster in like the situation when the portal's open, you're going into TR. But if you've already opened TR, that's a different question, though. If you get my point. Like I know it's not faster regularly with the portal available if you haven't opened it, but if like TR is literally open already. Okay, perfect. Good to know. So Light World hit portal into TR then. Okay. So finally on the same screen here, not quite at the same stage, but same screen, and taking a biff to the face from the biggest asshole in TR, which is the old jelly. Well, it wasn't a jelly, that was a Stalfos to the face there. Fire Rod is OP there, so... Boucher's gonna need a key here. I missed what happened there. Did they miss a key? Oh, that's... Oh, they went... Yeah, I see what happened there. They went left side and then forgot to do roller room. Okay. It's all happening here. Gonna miss that one there. No. Oh, they've missed it. Oh, no. No, you don't have to reset the room. Oh, no. You don't have to reset the room. You just fire rod. And then hook shot. That's okay, though. That's going to give a little bit of time back to Plume. But remember that Plume has a Master Sword. And we'll have to do Master Sword Hammer Trinex versus a Temper Trinex. Two very different fights. So some slight mistakes creeping into the end game here. Keeping us all on our toes. Oh, a travesty against God Pokies right there. The game gives you the 1 in 16. And we decided to not go for the God Pokies. Plume should probably work on that room there with the lasers. Very easy way to do that room without getting biffed in the face. Just stand in the middle, face down, throw the pot. Nothing will hit you. Walk through the door. Don't need to go left or right or anything like that. Just pick up that middle pot. And Plume having it. I wonder if Plume's searching for items here. This is not good for Plume here. Wasting quite a bit of time here. Going to give up some time to Boucher, who is firing down on the left hand side here. Gonna pick up a coin. I do agree with Sean here. Even at this stage, pretty slow check for a sword or silvers, but obviously mentees taking that into consideration. Gonna pick up a bomb, so that's gonna even things right up. Plume is gonna come ahead now. Let's see. Oh, taking a 1-2 to the face. Tyson came out of retirement there. Boucher gonna slip through, and this is gonna be a tight one now. You should expect Boucher to take ahead after this Trinex fight here, because Master Sword Trinex sucks big balls. No one likes doing that fight. And if you do, then I don't believe you. Waiting for the fire rod cycle here. Do have to take into account that Plume has skipped LSS and has skipped cutscene chests, so they did make up quite an extensive amount of time on those two checks. Whether it was enough to circumvent having the tempered sword is yet to be seen. Plume is going to be heading down. Will Boucher be heading down to the laser bridge? Going to get a bomb on the door. Boucher is going to take the lead here. Here is the tempered sword coming into play now. This is the one and only cutscene chest for the win. Going an interesting route there. Plume is going to be looking for silvers here. And not going to get anything there from Plume. Down to 1 heart here. So that's going to be a nice clean out for Boucher. And Boucher is going to storm into the lead here. Standing on the west side there from Boucher. Not taking anything from that crazy Ferrari Trinex there. Got a significant engine upgrade. Went from Formula 3 to Formula 1 in Fast ROM. Perfectly legal engine upgrade there from Fast ROM devs. Adding a little bit of spice to the Trinex fight. Alright, so here we go. Gonna be a lot of slashing in here. I think it's something like 10. Yep, 10 Master Sword hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smashing it with fire rods now. Just. So. I'm going to be up to. Yeah, usually I do 4 slashes, 3 hammers. Is what I do from the back. Like I do backdoor Trinex, and you can do, you know, ice rod. Oh, scared. Still scared. Still scared. I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm actually scared. I'm scared. No, called it. I was scared. That's a really rough Trinex death there from Plume. Very unfortunate. I'm not sure if they had bottles. Was maybe want to save the bottles for later. Nice bong there from Boucher. Boucher is going right side of GT. I'm going to have to use a bottle here, though, because it doesn't have any... Well, no, actually, there's going to be a magic coming up here. What am I talking about? I've never played this game before. Yeah, for sure. thought they did have 3 blue potions, but I could be wrong. So they used 1, so I think they had 2 left, but can't be 100% sure on that. We've all been there. Picking up a mushroom on Boucher's side there. Alright, there is... Wow. Okay, there's the silvers for Boucher. I'm glad that Plume picked the door then. Yeah, you kind of want to use the hammer here if you can. That's a lot of hits here. Oh, don't. You're scaring me again. Okay. Alright, that's going to be the big key. So DM rushers all the way. If you're a DM rusher, you're going to be loving that layout. Silvers into big key on left side. You don't get that very often. What do we... Okay, I'm just... No comment. Oh my goodness me. Picked up a sword here. Not paying attention. Missed the sword. Looks like we got a sword on the right side there. So that is going to be gold sword and silvers for Boucher. They will be taking quite a commanding lead. Probably about a couple of minutes. Probably 3 minutes or so now, depending on the route. It's kind of a catch-22. You go left side, you miss the sword, but you do go faster. If you go right side and to the left, you do get the gold plus the silvers, but it is the same route that Boucher did, so we'll not make up any time on that route. Fire rod to the Stealthless face. We're getting a right into left rush here from Plume. Not going to get that sword today, unfortunately. We were just talking about that. It is going to pick up the silvers, however. Arguments to be made whether that would save time or not, depending on who has the controller. Boucher getting a bossed around here in G5. Do expect some potions to be coming out soon. So Plume will save a little bit of time on going right into left, hope left as they call it. But will be down a sword. So Boucher with the gold sword and Plume still with the old blue master sword. So definitely big difference in the Ganon fight there. There's the potion there. Nice silvers back up there from Boucher. Plume heading into Mimics. Gonna be doing this grab the Mimics thing that everyone does. Ooh, having a little bit of a Mimic party here. Got the old shield so I can bounce those off. The hardest room in all of GT. Torches 1. I've never lost an NMG run there. Nice torches 2 there from Boucher. Won't need this key. Won't need anything else. Gonna fly through. Plume is probably going to be checking chests and is not going to find anything, unfortunately. Oh, hitting the crystal switch. Missing out on the magic. I guess we don't need magic on Boucher's side. Probably has a potion, but I would have picked up that. Oh my goodness me, getting bossed around a bit there, but if you're watching mentees, don't skip that magic. Not worth it. Please pick up the magic. Still faster than picking up a potion or using your potion even. Did get a mushroom on that side. Yeah, mushroom for both players. Did get silvers on both sides. Just updating my tracker to make sure it's all correct. We did get TR. No Aga today. No pendants required to be fought. Plume having a little bit of a rough time here on Lamo too. Gold sword, never mind. Sorry, gold sword on Boucher's side here for Aga. Not that that makes a difference. Having a rough issue with the silvers there. It is kind of tough to get that timing down. Deciding to finish it out with Master Sword. Gonna take quite a lot of hits. That is Aga 2 down for Boucher. Picking up a magic and a heart and heading into Wizrobes 1. Gonna get our first look at the pig today. Let's see what the pig has to say. Like dreams, so were they come and headed. These things I am going to. So, losing a potion there on Boucher's side. Plume on Torches 1. Boucher is going to be... finishing up on the Ganon fight. Pretty loud audio there. Hopefully it didn't blow people up. Letting the torch go out. And here we're gonna go for the last arrow. Is that the last one? Nope, one more. And that will be GG to Ma Boucher. And GG to Ma Boucher. And finish with the final time of 1:32:42. Let's get our GGs in the chat there. We'll see if they would like to come in here and say hello. They are going to be 10 minutes behind, so maybe I'll pop into there. So yeah, that's gonna be. It looks like a DNF there from duskplume, not wanting to finishing out. That's definitely nothing wrong with that. Let's just get an invite there. Wait, hold on. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like Mabuche is going to come in for some chit chat. I'm going to drag them right in there. Here we go. GG's. Hello. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired.
A little tired? Well,
Yeah.
You're tired, but GG's, you got the win.
Thanks.
And how did you feel that you played?
I think I played well. I think it's one of my better times.
One of your better times. You had, was it a 131? Was that right?
Yeah.
131, yeah. Not too many major mistakes. You did have a death on the overworld with the bird smacked you in the face a little bit. That was kind of one of the only major things I would say that happened in the run. Plume did take a death to blind actually at the start, so those kind of evened each other out actually.
Okay. Yeah, I decided to wait for Thief Town because I knew I wasn't comfortable doing it with my current equipment.
Okay, I was wondering why you put it off. I was kind of chatting about that because I know that Plume went there almost like right away, and you waited for a good 45 minutes or so before heading there. So that kind of makes sense now.
Yeah, I knew for me no potions, 4 hearts, and even if I was blue male, that I knew I was going to die at blind.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I still had a lot to explore at that time, so I just went on.
The one question I have is I guess both of you don't like checking the back of Saha. You both waited till like an hour and 5 minutes to check the back of Saha, and your go mode was just sitting there the whole time.
Yeah, well, I thought to myself, yeah, I didn't check it, but I think the seed just opened itself, so I just went along with it, and I never really needed to go to Saha, especially because Eastern was a pendant.
Yeah, for sure. There's just I guess there's some arguments to be made that even at any point in the seed when you pick the flute up or whatever, a lot of people would just bounce over and get those 3 checks out the way just in case. But I totally get what you mean. You had really early Dark World access. We were into Dark World, both of you, before 20 minutes, I think. So there was no running around trying to find Dark World items. But you both played very, very well. It was very, very close. Like almost, I think Plume actually had the lead most of the way, almost until TR. I think it was like through TR, because what happened is that you were picking up swords and Plume wasn't. It was just the way your routes worked out. You had very, very different routes, but they all kind of, you basically were heading to Mire at the same time. So I think Plume was ahead of you by a minute going into Mire, but Plume skipped the cutscene chest and went straight to the boss, and you didn't, and there happened to be a tempered sword in there.
Oh.
So you got that tempered upgrade, and Plume didn't get that. And then also in GT, you went full right side and got the gold sword, and Plume did hope left, so still had the master sword. So you had gold and Plume had master sword for the last, and then Plume actually took a death on Trinex, unfortunately, with the master sword, and then that put you pretty comfortably into the lead at that point. So
I think I was still searching for my ice rod at the time. That's why I full cleared Meyer.
yeah, you were both searching for the ice rod at that point. You were both ice rod go, and you were both in Mire. I think Plume just decided to skip it and hope that it was going to be, you know, in Saha or Pod. And you didn't, and it just happened to be a sword. So it's just one of those things in Rando, right? So
yeah.
Yeah. So that is that your first match, your first brackets match?
Yeah, it's my first bracket. It's my first tournament. Actually, I've never raced before. Well, apart from the first 6 race.
Well, there you go. And how did you feel having your first race? Did you feel good? Were you nervous? You know, how was it like to race
Well,
without having a mentor?
I'm still nervous because I was usually just playing casually for fun. So getting to that racing mindset is a bit hard for me, but I think I managed. This seed was just writing itself, so it wasn't that different from playing a casual seed in a sense.
I mean, I thought you both played fantastic. I'm a huge fan of this tournament. It's very well put on, and I love seeing people progress through this tournament, and then we get amazing races like this. So you both did fantastic. Congratulations on the win. I'm hoping for a really, really good game two between the both of you.
Thanks, and I also want to thanks my mentors for teaching me for the whole tournament.
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
And I apologize for butchering your name. I think your name is Mabouche, is that right?
Yeah.
I kept calling you Butch the whole time.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the username I use everywhere. But the thing is, Boucher, my name is just translated to butcher. So yeah,
Okay.
that's the reference.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so we'll wrap it up here. You get any last words from you?
Uh, Thanks for watching. I don't know.
Yeah, so congratulations again. And we got Mabushi with the win again. Dusk Plume 1-0 in the Master Sword brackets. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll be signing out. Take care.
Thanks and bye.
Yep, thank you so much. You have yourself a good day.